Well, as we go through the rest of this morning, I think we're going to move what's left of some of these showers off to the north and east. And let's look at future tracks, at least backing up that idea. But we're not completely done with those chances for rain later today. Again, here comes some of that, at least a little bit more dry time, or what we do have out on that radar is going to be fewer and farther between than what we were tracking early this morning. But into this afternoon, into the evening hours, we're not completely done. A few showers and thunderstorms get us all the way up to about 8:30. Even as we get into tonight. So again, could be a little bit loud here, and depending on where some of these set up, if it's west of Highway 63, like the latest look at future tracks suggesting, it's not great news because that's where we were looking at some of the heaviest stuff this morning. As we get into tomorrow morning, I think it's going to be on a dry note, but we got another round to go Wednesday afternoon. We're not completely done with it. But taking a look at the severe potential, latest from the folks over at the Storm Prediction Center, at least giving us a low-end threat at picking up one or two stronger storms later today. The biggest problem, I think, ultimately is going to be the flooding problem, but still could be seeing some gusty winds, some small hail. I can't rule out that tornado threat. Again, the frontal boundary is in the area, and sometimes when it interacts with that, they can do some funky things. But we'll continue to track this nonetheless. Here's a look at Rain Tracker, and this would not be a great idea because at this point, we don't really have a whole lot of other places to put some of this rain. So places like those low water crossings, the creeks and streams going to start to swell up, and even some of those bigger rivers could start to swell up in some of our western counties. So we'll continue to track that nonetheless. What we need, though, is a break from all of this rain, and we're going to try to push it in here as we get into about Thursday and Friday. A big area of high pressure is going to try to slide back toward the west, and if it can reach out far enough, it may actually push some of this rain right around the edge of some of that, which keeps it out of mid-Missouri. That's what we want to see happen. I think we got maybe a little better shot at that as we get into Saturday and Sunday as that center of high pressure starts to work overhead into this weekend. Looking at that ABC 17 Storm Track 7-day forecast again, still some questions as to how strong that high is going to be or just how good it's going to be at pushing those rain chances off to the west. We'll continue to keep an eye out for that as we get into the next couple of days.